This is what we're reading the week of June 22nd. Vice calls on brands to rethink keyword block lists associated with racism. At its virtual digital content new fronts, Vice Media urged advertisers to stop blocking Black Lives Matter and related keywords. Why it matters. Vice's internal analysis revealed that content related to the police killing of George Floyd and ensuing protests were monetized at a rate 57% lower than other news content. Entering a new decade of AI, the state of play. In a recent global survey on artificial intelligence, among 2,300 executives, the McKinsey Global Institute found that across the board, the use of AI in standard business processes has increased 25% year over year. Why it matters. Despite significant growth in AI adoption, organizations have a long way to go to scale impact, manage risks, and retrain the workforce. Jimmy John's makes a rare move to jolt sandwich sales. As foot traffic to Jimmy John's plummeted during the pandemic, the brand launched a number of promotions, then enlisted laid-off production talent from around the country to shoot footage for accompanying television spots. Why it matters. When COVID-19 hit, many creative agencies immediately initiated layoffs and furloughs. This Jimmy John's campaign not only lured customers back to its restaurants, but also helped the creative community. How to overcome your fear of making mistakes. To channel mistakes into better decision-making, former clinical psychologist turned writer Allison Boyes, PhD, recommends saying your fears out loud, accepting reality, and directing worries towards behaviors that will realistically reduce the chances of failure. Why it matters. The pandemic and recent protests over police brutality have made people fearful of making mistakes. In 2020, there's no place for universal thinking in marketing. To build deeper connections, brands must reinstate the practice of consumer segmentation to ensure all voices are heard and different mindsets are represented. Why it matters. Consumer segmentation at the behavioral level only gives marketers the what. Segmenting with like mindsets and shared cultures produces the why. And that's what we're reading. We'll see you next week.